been sitting on a shelf for quite a while now. I don't like gear accumulating dust, not using it. I think the time has come. I've been using the A7S III for everything recently, both photo and video. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, it's only 12 megapixels. That is more than enough. You don't need more. Don't let anyone tell you need more. For online social content, even your clients aren't going to be able to tell the difference. The A7S III, the grip on it is nicer. Just a better camera to hold in your hand. The flip screen is really useful. It's nicer dealing with these smaller file sizes for photos. And I've been loving the color that comes out the A7S III as well, even in neutral or on S-Cinetone, which I've been using too. I really don't need to do a lot, so it speeds up my process. There really just isn't a reason for me to use this recently. Plus, I'm starting to shoot everything in 4K because it just gives you more freedom in post. If you need to crop, zoom in a little bit, you can. For weddings this year, I'm going to be doing 4K 60, 4K 120. Unfortunately, I can't do that with this. But let's not forget, this is still a fantastic camera. When it came out in April 2018, it set the bar for what an entry-level full-frame camera can do. It was hard to get a hold of. You literally had to wait for months. I think it took a full year or so for the stock to stabilize, so people could actually walk into a shop and buy this and not have to pre-order it. It shot 4K with no crop, 120 frames per second HD video, so you can slow things down. The autofocus at the time was ridiculous. Still is good. Plus, it was a 24 megapixel stills camera with ridiculous dynamic range. You can rescue things out of the shadows and highlights you just wouldn't have thought was possible before. It was the perfect full-frame hybrid camera, and in some respects, when you look at price, still is. This camera has served me extremely well. Up until October of 2020, I'd say 90% of the videos shot on this channel were done so with this camera. This camera's brought in thousands, probably tens of thousands of dollars of income for me in the various different ways that I've used it for photo and for video. This camera grew this channel to what it is right now with all the content that I made around it. Tips, tricks, updates, issues, vlogs, travel films, lens reviews, cage builds. There's hundreds of videos I've made about this camera and I can't ignore that. So it is definitely bittersweet. But it's time to replace this. I'm going to be getting another A7S III or an FX3. Haven't decided yet. Don't know if I need that EVF that bad. Do like the size of the FX3, but we'll see. Ultimately, I wanted to sell this and put that money towards the FX6, but that camera is literally a myth at this point. I've got my deposit in, but it's looking like July, the earliest, before I even have that in my hands, and it really doesn't work, so I had to reevaluate things in the short term. I still want to get that camera, but I need something else in the meantime because wedding season kicks off like a month, 2 months away, and I'm not going to have an FX6 by then. So it's currently listed at the time of making this video. I can't guarantee if it'll still be for sale when this video goes live, but if you're interested in owning a relic from this channel, then drop me a DM on Instagram. Serious inquiries only, please. We'll chat further if you are interested. And US or Canada only, I'm sorry. Shipping is a nightmare outside of North America. Just know that the right audio channel doesn't record audio. The left channel works fine. The right channel stopped a while back and I never got it fixed. But the left channel works fine and I've not had any issues with that. It's a quick fix in post. You just change it from stereo to dual mono. But you should know. 19,000 shutter count, which is actually incredibly low and just shows you how many photos I actually take. I'm definitely more of a video guy. This is rated for 200,000. When it comes to the shutter count, so definitely lots of life left in it for photos. So yeah, I had to make something for this camera. It's been a huge part of this channel since it came out. I have full intention of getting an A7 IV if it ever does come out, but in the meantime, you've served me well, little guy. Time for you to find a new home.